you know, that is what it is. We're in an environment that's kind of promoting you to be a doubter than a believer. So give them something to doubt, man. Like, if you got a great idea, if you got a great vision, and you're afraid of what people have to say, or you're afraid of receiving doubt, man, give them something to doubt. Like, the haters are begging for the person to hate on. They want to see somebody fail. Like, they do. They really do. They want to see you fail. You know what I mean? So, alright. That's what y'all want to see. Okay, give them what they asked for. Y'all heard Kendrick, F being rational. Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Shoot, it's not enough people out here that's like trying to pursue their goals, their dreams. Like, it's not enough. And since it's not enough, let's go ahead and give them what they asked for. Who said you can't use gaming to encourage people? Who said you can't use gaming to teach people the ways? Not me. Welcome to the new episode of Gems and Gaming. Get ready as we log in to share some life wisdom and put you on game. Let's get it. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Alright, so today's Gems and Gaming, just like all of them, gonna be real simple, straight to the point. But something that I've noticed, and we're just gonna do quick play for today. I actually got a call pretty soon, so let's just do a quick match real quick. We'll just go support. Hey, but you know, one thing I noticed, man, this could be in my personal life or the people closest to me, but it's way too many of us that have great ideas in our head, and we're afraid to let the world see it, or we're afraid to put it out there. You know, I was reading this book. Let me go ahead and show you. I was reading this book, Create or Die, by Dwayne Walker. Oh man, we ain't doing great. I was reading this book by Dwayne Walker. It's called Create or Die, and the whole concept of Create or Die is 48 keys to creativity. Right? 48 keys to creativity. Super easy thing to kind of understand. Very easy read. The concept is quite simple, and I love it personally. One of the chapters is the key to action, and in the key to action, it talks about how it's great to have all of these different ideas, but it's so much better, or I shouldn't say better, but what makes your ideas flawless is when you actually execute them. You know, a lot of us have these good ideas and we want to try this and we want to do this, but for the most part, we never really actually pursue the idea. You know, it's somebody that needs to see what you got working on, or it's somebody that wants to believe in themselves, and they might not currently be in a position to make it happen, but you are, and you're not doing it. Like, you have more of a responsibility right now than most people if you're capable of making your dreams come true, but you just refuse to do it for whatever reason, right? Like, I'm sure there's plenty of reasons as to why something won't work out. I mean, I live in America, so like a lot of it could easily be, you know, kind of thought of that it's a hate culture. You know, it's easier to hate on somebody than it is to give them props, is to give them love. You know, but to be real with you, I know quite a few haters, quite a few, and they just looking for somebody new to hate on. I mean, just look at LeBron for real, bro. You know, he's now doing interviews where he's being a little bit more candid, talking about, you know, things that he's experienced and what he's, you know, going through, or he's gone through, or his opinions on certain things. You know, he's now being more candid, and understandably, people are reacting to his interview. Understandably, because he is the most popular athlete right now. At least I believe he's the most popular athlete, at least in America, for sure. But he's one of the most popular athletes. He has always, you know, always been hated on for the most part. So pretty much anything that he does, it's a problem. whether he says something, does something, it's pretty much an issue. You know, and it's cool. Like, he's about to retire probably, if not this year, in a couple years. You know, you never know, man. This man been playing ball for so dang long. But he's gonna retire at some point. The haters are gonna be the most hurt people, because they're gonna need somebody to hate on. They're gonna be begging for that person. You know, they probably already got have their crosshairs set on somebody to hate on. That was hilarious. They probably already got their crosshairs set. They're gonna hate on this dude or hate on that person, whatever. They're probably already ready to hate on somebody. You know, that is what it is. We're in an environment that's kind of promoting you to be a doubter than a believer. So give them something to doubt, man. Like, if you got a great idea, if you got a great vision, and you're afraid of what people have to say, or you're afraid of receiving doubt, man, give them something to doubt. Like, the haters are begging for the person to hate on. They want to see somebody fail. Like, they do. They really do. They want to see you fail. You know what I mean? So, alright. That's what y'all want to see. Okay, give them what they asked for. Y'all heard Kendrick, F being rational. Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Shoot, it's not enough people out here that's like trying to pursue their goals, their dreams. Like, it's not enough. And since it's not enough, let's go ahead and give them what they asked for. You know, plain and simple. Dang, where my tank go? That's crazy. You know, plain and simple. If you have an idea and you believe it's going to be phenomenal, then go ahead and do that. You know, I'm talking about a lot of doubters and believers and stuff like that. Because doubt is the easiest thing to do in the world. You know, for those people that have faith in themselves, that have faith in God, that have faith that things will work out, it's really up to you to display that faith in front of everybody. Because doubt is everywhere. Like, I could upload this video. It could be, it might not be, and I haven't seen this yet, but it could be a negative comment that pop up on this video. Ah, this man, what this man talking about? What's wrong with this guy? It could be, you never know. But if I don't upload this video, then it might never be that voice in the room or that person begging other people to believe in themselves or to not have doubt or to pursue their dreams. And I can't have that, bro. I can't have that. I can't be that person to see that a change is needed and then refuse to do anything to make that change. J. Cole said in the song, I can be the change that I want to be. I can heal the world for real if I'm speaking honestly. Oh, she's cool. You know, that's real. You know, you can be the change that you want to see, bro. 1,000%. 1,000%. What is happening? Oh, sorry, Ash. You can't see. You know, you can be that change for sure. And all you gotta do is start. The best way to start is to start. I don't know if y'all remember the first gems in gaming, but it's all good. Go back and watch it. The best way to start is to start. I just had an idea of spreading gems while playing games. I didn't think it was popular. I didn't think it was something that was even gonna pick up, if I'm being honest. But anyone that I show these types of things to, they typically are a supporter of, so I keep doing it. Right? You know, I just keep going, you know, and that's all you gotta do. You got that idea, man, keep going. I don't care what people are talking about. I don't care how much hate you receive, man. And, you know, to me, it doesn't even matter. For real, because like I said, people want to hate on something. Give them what they ask for. F me and rational. Give them what they ask for. It's not enough. It's not enough people trying. It's not enough people willing to fail. It's not enough people that's like putting their reputation on the line for something that they believe in. It's crazy though, because all our shows that we like, we beg for that. You know, I don't know how many people in the world today are One Piece fans. I know I be aging myself when I talk about some of my interests, but you know, it's some people who really like on shows and stuff like One Piece, who really just go against the grain. They're not afraid of being themselves. They're not afraid of standing out. They're not afraid of any of that. And people think, or you might watch it as a fan and go, well, that's because it's a show, or that's because it's a cartoon, or like, no, the most popular shows are ones that imitate real life. The most respected people are the ones that the most respected people are the ones that you can make movies about. Like, that's real. Oh, sorry, who's that bridge? Sorry. You know, that's real. So it's like, what more do you need to try? Like, what more do you need to make things happen? You don't really need much, bro. You already have everything that you need, if I'm being honest with you. I once said that to somebody, and yes, they said, well, it sounds like you're saying that you already have everything you need in the world when you're born. Yeah. What you mean? What else? You can't do anything else. The only thing you can do is control the body that you're in. I'm surprised that's news to people. Like, you don't have access. I can't control what other people think. I can't control what other people say. The only thing I can control is what I do and what I say. And that's pretty much, and what I think. You know, all things like a lot of things require practice. Everything almost requires practice, if I'm being honest. There are some innate things in you that you can't practice or anything like that. But most things in life you can develop, you can get better. You know, it's possible. Just practice. Just work hard. Just don't give up. Just try. Just try. That's all. That's all I'm asking. Is for you to try. And then at the end of that, when you try, at least you did. You know what I'm saying? At least you did try. Y'all saw the person that was spamming, I need healing, blah, blah, blah. Man, ignore those jokers, bro. Ignore those people. Like, they truly don't matter. You know, show up, show out, get the dub, bounce. Plain and simple, man. Y'all take it easy and God bless.